Okay, this will be an interesting one. Let's see if we can make this come up a treat. $81.6. Going to leave out the contrast, even though I was thinking it might be of use in this picture. Let's see what we have. We have here, we've got here a magazine called, whoops, this is what we're photocopying, this Iron Maiden spread, not spread. This is the magazine, the music, and this is back to where we are. We're interested in this Iron Maiden advertisement, so we're going to use this into something interesting. Let's see how we go. They've been around for decades. They wouldn't be getting any younger now. I wonder how much longer old rockers like these can last for. Just like AC/DC, but AC/DC have fallen apart. Apparently the drummer got in trouble, committing some crime, and they're not young anymore, these guys. And they try their best to keep their fans happy. Now that looks interesting. Wondering if this is going to be the one we use. But yeah, they try to keep their fans happy. They like to keep the memories of the old days, which usually means the good days. Because, you know, everything's becoming really fast-paced, it seems that way. Everything's becoming dehumanised and money-fucked. And the fans of groups like Iron Maiden are obviously interested in a lot of the old nostalgia of things. Happier days, that was happy days when this band was on the charts along with heaps of other bands. You don't get the same feeling in this day and age anymore. The music of today is shit. Even I don't listen to the radio very often now. I just find the music shit. It's absolute shit. I'm not an Iron Maiden fan, folks. Don't get me wrong. I'm not an Iron Maiden fan, but I appreciate that you fans that love the good old days when things were better and more simpler, where music was real music, not shit. I know I'm not an Iron Maiden fan, I'm not into heavy metal or any of that, but I can appreciate how, I hope you can believe that I can appreciate what you guys must feel about the day and age that we live in, and just how dehumanising things have become. I'm wondering if we're going to enlarge this a bit on the horizontal. I think the horizontal could do with a bit of... Actually, yeah, we're going to just have to overlap the edge at the top. Yeah, but yeah, I just appreciate that the music flows with the things that happen in your life, and I have heaps of really fond musical memories from my nostalgic youth. I'm into primarily synthesizer music, so I'm not a big fan of heavy metal, but I do appreciate that you folks like this stuff. We're all different, we all have different tastes, folks, but the music of today has just become shit. I've lost interest, I've switched off. I like some of it. Every now and then I find I like a song that comes from this era, but normally it just doesn't click. I just lost interest in... Now I think we've enlarged too much of it off. I think we've gone too far down, but basically I just haven't got I just don't like the music of today. It just has no fucking soul or substance. It's a really horrible sounding kind of music that I just don't like. Most of it's electronic, but there's nothing I actually like. They don't make the music in a certain way that goes down. It just doesn't sound right. It sounds shit. There's just nothing about it that I like. So I can understand, you know, that you guys have abandoned pop music. You know, you want to go back to the old days when bands like Iron Maiden reigned supreme. Because even I'm finished with the shit that's on the radio. I haven't played the radio for a while now. I had it on a few weeks ago. I think I had it plugged into my wall, or into my plug. Not into my wall, into my whatever, doesn't matter. But I had it plugged in and I just never listened to it. And when I did listen to it, there was only one song that I thought was okay or reasonable. All the rest was shit. Bloody shit. So I can relate to you guys not wanting to listen to that modern stuff. I mean, there's lots. You can often find good modern music on places like Spotify or what do they call it? Apple, iTunes and shit. Google Music, I think that's what they call it. So you can find good music, but it doesn't seem to get on the charts very often, or music that I consider good. But you just don't see it on the charts, which is really sad. Just wondering if I've done this, if this is going to look any good. But it looks really quite a chaotic image. And it looks like a chaotic image that I've made of it. Trying to straighten it, folks. Okay, well, that looks interesting. I think now we can call this demo quits.